So this morning I'm going to keep my little chit chat short and just give you this one thought, which I personally am working with myself, somewhat of a mantra or a reminder, and that is curiosity over judgment. And if you're like me, a lot of your judgment will extend mostly to yourself. And so instead of thinking you should do better, you should work harder, you should, this is usually the kind of like dialogue that goes in my mind is, why can't you do more? Instead, ask, why is it that I need to rest so much right now? Why is it that I'm tired? Why is it that I feel like this? So that encourages an attitude of curiosity instead of judgment. And then imagine that can extend out into the world then. If someone is doing something that you feel they shouldn't be doing, because that never happens in Germany, instead in your mind think, okay, well, why would they be doing that? And you don't need the answer. That's, I think, the frustrating thing for me when I work with this stuff is I don't have the answer immediately and then I get frustrated and then I just switch back to judgment because it's easier. But let's do a little bit of the work to investigate curiosity over judgment, especially with our yoga practice. So instead of, when you're going through yoga practice, oh, I'm so stiff. Oh, why didn't I do this more? Oh, I should have done this better. Why can't I do that? Instead, what am I feeling? What is my body trying to tell me? Can we be receptive? Okay, so let's begin the practice and you can start the playlist now. Come onto your hands and knees. Stacking your joints, wrists underneath the elbows and shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And then inhale, arch the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together and look up. And exhale, round down, suck the navel in towards the back body, arching the back, press up between the areas, between the shoulder blades, chin to the chest. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, round down. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, round down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arch up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round down. Inhale into a neutral spine. Exhale, seat to the heels. Extend the arms out in front of you. And walk your hands all the way over to the right side, as far to the right as you can, but keep shoulder distance between your hands. Forehead to the floor if you can make a touch. And start to extend your left arm as far forward as you can. So you walk your fingertips a little bit further than the right hand, stretching down to the whole left side of the body, into the left low back. Sit bones heavy on the heels. Breathe. Inhale back to center. All the way over to the other side. Shoulder distance with the hands. And try to walk your right fingers a little bit longer or further than the left ones. Forehead down. Breathe into places that feel resistance or feel like resistance. And stay curious. Come back to the center. Exhale. From here, you're going to tuck your toes under as you inhale. Keep your chest close to your thighs as you exhale, downward facing dog. Sit bones go way up. Neck relaxed. And then inhale, extend your right leg back and up behind you. Hold as you exhale. Look forward. Inhale, right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, left heel to the floor, 45 degrees. Rise up, warrior one. Inhale, palms touch, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, sink down into your front knee. Lift in the chest, lean back, breathe. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze your palms together. Inhale here. And exhale, deeply bend the right knee again. Bring the right shoulder to rest on top of the right knee. Relax the neck, pull your clasp hands over towards the floor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Back to warrior one. Inhale, reach the arms up, right knee stays bent, palms touch, exhale. Inhale, both hands to the floor on either side of the right foot. Step the right foot back to plank pose. Hinge a little bit forward, lowering yourself down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lie flat on your belly. Cobra, inhale of chin and chest, Bhujangasana. Exhale, hold. Keep lifting in the chest, so use the muscles of the back. Interlace your fingers behind you, squeeze your palms together, pull your clasped hands towards your heels, breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, release, come down, hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck your toes, inhale, extend through the elbows into plank pose. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, extend the left leg back and up behind you. Hold as you exhale. Look forward. Inhale, left foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, right heel to the floor, 45 degrees. Rise up, warrior one. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, hold. So experience this as a back bend. So lift in the chest, lean back, bring your upper arms back as much as you can. You still want to be able to see your thumbs. And then inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Exhale, extend to the left leg. Lengthen to the tailbone, ribcage in. Inhale, lift in the chest again, look up. And then exhale, bend the left knee. And then bring your left shoulder to rest on top of the left knee. Relax the neck. Breathe. Back to warrior one. Inhale, keep the left knee bent, palms touch, look up. And then bring both hands to the floor. Left foot back to plank and lower yourself down. Chaturanga, hover at 90 degrees or knees, chest, chin. Upward facing dog or cobra as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump your feet up in between your hands, folding forward as you exhale. Soften your knees, tuck your chin, inhale, roll up to stand. Exhale, Tadasana, take a moment, close your eyes, just feel. Inhale, take your arms up, palms touch, look up at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor on either side of the feet, Uttanasana, neck is relaxed. Inhale, lengthen the spine, forward, look up. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga, slowly. Upward facing dog or cobra as you inhale. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Inhale, right leg back and up behind you. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, left heel to the floor, 45 degrees. Rise up, warrior one. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift in the chest, look up. Exhale, humble warrior. Right shoulder rests on top of the right knee, neck is relaxed. Back to warrior one. Inhale, palms touch, look up. Hands to the floor. Right foot back to plank, chaturanga, exhale. So as the breath stays consistent. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Matching the breath to the movement to the breath, sorry. Inhale, left leg back and up behind you. Hold as you exhale. Inhale, left foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, right heel to the floor. Warrior one, inhale, rise up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your palms together. Inhale, lift in the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Warrior one, inhale, palms out in front of you, palms touch. So you slightly hold the breath as you take your hands to the floor. Hold the breath, left foot back. Then exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump your feet up in between your hands, folding forward as you exhale. Walk your hands a little bit in front of you so they come directly underneath the elbows and the shoulders. Walk your feet to the side edges of your mat. Turn your toes out deeply, bend your knees and come into a squat, malasana. Hands at the heart center, lifting in the chest, the gaze is forward. Breathe. One more breath in. And as you exhale, bring your seat to the floor without touching the floor with your hands. Hug your knees into your chest, feet up off the floor. Pull the navel in towards the back body, lifting in the chest. Look up. And then extend the legs if you can. It's perfectly fine to keep your knees bent. You can also hold the backs of your knees. Otherwise, your hands are extended, your arms are extended. You're lifting in the chest, the legs are extended. Gaze up. 3 breaths. One more breath in and out. Inhale, cross your ankles, roll over your feet, step back to plank pose as you exhale, hold. Coming on the outside of your left foot, inside edge of the right foot, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, Vashisthasana. Bring the right bicep to the right ear. And make sure that you're not sticking the ribs out. Pull them in, lengthen through the tailbone, strong in the tummy, Mula Bandha. From here, you're going to bend your right knee into your chest. Then take your right knee up towards the ceiling. Then bring your right foot to the floor behind you. Lift in the chest as you inhale. And exhale, try to touch the floor with your right hand. Take it easy, breathe. Inhale, right hand to the floor. Exhale, down dog splits, right leg back and up behind you, breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, look forward. Step your right foot forward in between your hands. And exhale, left foot joins the right one, folding forward, Uttanasana. Straight legs, flat back. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reaching the arms up. Exhale, hands at the heart center. Take a moment, just feel. Utkatasana, inhale, deeply bend the knees. Reach the arms out in front of you, palms touch. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, squeezing your palms together. Inhale, lifting in the chest. Exhale, fold forward, extend the legs, clasp hands over towards the floor. Neck is relaxed. Inhale, bring your hands to the floor, lengthen the spine forward, look up. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Inhale onto the outside edge of the right foot, inside edge of the left foot. Reach the left arm up, left bicep to the ear. And you can stay here the whole time. You don't need to go into the second stage of this, which is to bend your left knee into your chest. Left knee up towards the ceiling. Left foot to the floor behind you. Lift in the hips, push them up towards the ceiling. Lift in the chest, extend the left arm all the way back. Relax the neck, breathe. Inhale, left hand to the floor. Exhale, down dog splits, left leg back and up behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward. Inhale, left foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, right foot joins the left one, fold forward, Uttanasana. Breathe in. And breathe out. Soften the knees, tuck the chin, inhale, roll all the way up to stand. And exhale, Tadasana. Take a step out to the side. Turn your right toes out, your left toes in. Make sure your hips are level. Prepare for Trikonasana. Inhale, arms out to the sides. Exhale, extend out over the right leg, hinge down sideways. Look up towards the left thumb. Then see if you can bring your left bicep to the left ear. Remember, you can always bring your hand to your shin or to the ankle or use a block underneath your hand, no problem. Two more breaths. One more breath. And then exhale, look down at your right big toe. Leading with the left arm, inhale, come all the way back up to stand. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Turn to face your right foot with the hips, with the chest, with your face. And then step your left foot in a little bit so that you can square up your hips. Left hip comes all the way forward. Inhale, lifting in the chest, look up. Keep the right leg straight. Exhale, fold forward over the right leg. Pull your hands, your clasp hands over towards the floor. The neck is relaxed. 3 breaths here. One more breath in and out. Inhale, bring both hands to the floor, onto the fingertips, lengthen the spine forward. Exhale. Keep your left fingertips down on the floor. Bring your right hand to your sacrum. Pivot the left rib cage towards the right side. So twist to the right, in other words. If you can, extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. And the last phase would be to bring your left hand to the floor, on the outside of your right foot, or use a block. Try to get the palm flat on the floor. Lengthen to the spine, open in the chest. And then exhale, look down at your right big toe. Leading with the left arm, inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, step up, left foot joins the right one. Take a moment, just feel. Curious. And then step out to the side again. Left toes out, right toes in, arms up, shoulder height. Inhale, extend out over the left leg. Exhale, hinge down sideways, Trikonasana. If it feels organic, natural, authentic, bring your right bicep to your right ear. Spiral the chest open, look up. And then exhale, look down, leading with the right arm. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Face your left foot, step your right foot in a little bit. So there's about one leg's distance between your feet. Left leg is extended. Right hip comes all the way forward. Inhale, lift in the chest, look up. And exhale, fold forward over the left leg. Pull your clasp hands over towards the floor, breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more. One more. Inhale, both hands to the floor. Fingertips first, lengthen the spine. So really get that length first in the spine with the help of fingertips or blocks underneath the hands. Keep your right hand where it is, left hand to the sacrum. Twist the rib cage to the left side. Extend the left arm up. Final stage, right hand to the outside of the foot on the left side. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. One more breath in. And exhale, look down. Leading with the right arm, inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale, step up, right foot joins the left one, hands at the heart center. Take a moment, just feel. Exhale, hands by your sides. Utkatasana, inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms out in front of you again, palms touch, look up. And exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, extending the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine, forward, look up. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Inhale, knees to the floor. Exhale, chest and chin to the floor. And then come straight into Sphinx pose. Forearms on the floor, elbows underneath the shoulders, pulling the ribs forward, active through the legs, press down to the tops of the feet. Press it down to the palms of your hands, lift the elbows up off the floor. Keep the elbows a little bit bent, draw them in towards each other and actively pull the chest through. One more deep inhale. And exhale, come all the way down, hands underneath the shoulders. Press your seat to your heels, forehead to the floor. Child's pose. Take the chin, inhale, roll up. And exhale the breath out. Sit your seat to the side, extend your legs out in front of you. Bend your right knee into your chest, right foot to the outside of the left leg. Bend your left knee, left heel to the outside of the right hip. Sit both sit bones flat. Right hand on the floor behind you. Inhale, extend the left arm up. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right knee and make a twist. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Switch the legs. Left ankle in line with the right knee, right heel to the outside of the left hip, left hand on the floor behind you. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, right elbow to the outside of the left knee, twist. One more breath in and out. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, release the hands, straighten out the bottom leg, straighten out the top leg, and then bend both your knees, drop your knees out to the side, soles of the feet together for Tadasana. Bring your feet a little bit away from your body, and then round in the back, navel contracts in, relax the neck, crown of the head down towards the feet, relax. And inhale, come out. And exhale, bring your knees back together. And then you come into child's pose. We're going to prepare for headstand practice. So sitting on your heels, bring your forearms to the floor. Interlace your fingers. Remember, you can always do half headstand, no problem. So you're going to tuck your toes under, bring the very top of your head to touch the floor. Make sure you're cupping the back of the head with the hands. Try and see if you can squeeze your palms together. It gives you a lot more stable base like that. And then extend the legs from here. And this is where you can stand and stay the whole time, no problem. Otherwise, you walk your feet in towards your face, let your hips come over the shoulders, one knee into the chest, other knee into the chest. It's a good idea to spend a couple of breaths here when you're first learning to do headstand, so that if you fall, you always fall forward onto your feet. If you still have your balance, you can take your knees up towards the ceiling, your heels stay close to the buttocks. And then you extend your legs up towards the ceiling and breathe.
And then you exit the same way, bending the knees, and then the knees into the chest, lots of control, feet to the floor. And then rest in child's pose, arms alongside your body, forehead down, relax. Tuck the chin, inhale, come up. And exhale the breath out. Just to release any tension in the neck, interlace your fingers behind your back. Draw your clasp hands away from the sacrum as much as possible, but don't stick the ribs out and the butt out. Okay, so ribs come in, lengthen to the tailbone, and then bring your chin to your chest. And then just gently move the chin towards the right shoulder, towards the left shoulder, so just from left to right. And then release your hands on your knees and roll the shoulders a couple of times back to front. And front to back. Okay, I said that and did the exact opposite, but you know what I mean. I do that all the time. Okay, sit your seat to the side, extend your legs out in front of you. Extend your arms out in front of you, come to lie down on your back and take a little rest. Mini Shavasana. Be still. And then moving your fingers, your toes, stretching into ankles and wrists. And into your entire body as you take your arms above your head, stretching it out fingertip to toe tip. And relax again. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll to your right side. And then come to sit up. Finding a comfortable seated, cross-legged meditative position. Resting your hands on your knees or in your lap. Closing your eyes. And as you turn your attention inward, can you notice what is present for you? And there are many ways we can experience our internal world. We can start with the physical, noticing something that you feel in your actual physical body, manifesting as tension, tightness, heat, ripples, waves, expansion, contraction, whatever it is, just notice. Can you let go of labeling and judging for a moment and instead open to curiosity, asking why is that present? You can look inside internal world for the emotional climate, what feelings are present.
And see if you can experience it also as energy. Where do you feel it first in the body is a good place to start. Is it in the throat? Is it in the chest? Is it in the stomach? Is it somewhere else? Again, not judging, analyzing, needing it to be different, just curiosity. Why is it there? Without forcing an answer, it's enough to ask. Another way of bringing your attention inside is to observe your thoughts. Same thing. More like observing the passing and nature of thoughts. No judgment. Why are these thoughts there? And then let the concentration go, but remain still. And allow yourself to just simply be in this moment, in relationship to your surrounding environment. So acknowledging what's present for you internally, and then experiencing it in relationship to the outside world, the immediate environment, the atmosphere. Bring your hands together at your heart center, your chin to your chest. Sincerely acknowledging your effort and thanking yourself for creating this time, spending it in this way. Namaste.